Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you
about Fat Joe. Joseph Antonio Cartagena, better known by his stage name Fat Joe, is an American rapper and actor from the Bronx, New York.
Fat Joe was born on August 19th, 1970 in the South Bronx area of New York City, where he was raised by his parents of Puerto Rican and Cuban descent. He lived in public housing and began stealing at a young age to support his family. He also admits that he was a bully in his childhood. His brother introduced him to hip-hop music.
Under stage name Fat Joe, the Gangsta, and part of the rap group DITC, Cartagena was signed to Relativity Records in the early 1990s, recording material and working with many artists, who he would later sign into his own label. In 1993, his debut album, Represent, was released, featuring production from the Beatnuts, Diamond D, Lord Ness, and others. Its lead single, Flow Joe, peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot Rap Singles chart. Other minor singles of the album included Watch the Sound, etc. In 1995, Fat Joe released his second studio album, Just One Envy, which peaked at number 71 on the Billboard 200 and at number 7 on top R&B and hip-hop albums. Released in 1998, Don Cartagena was Joe's third album and his first for Atlantic Records. It peaked on the Billboard 200 at number 7 and number 2 on top R&B and pop albums, eventually being certified gold by the RIAA.
On March 20, 2008, shortly after record sales were released for Fat Joe's new album, The Elephant in the Room, 50 Cent released a video via his YouTube account, which features the funeral of Fat Joe, which shows 50 Cent crying and the fake footage. 50 Cent then talks about Fat Joe's record sales and states that he ended Fat Joe's career like he said he did to Ja Rule's, and that his mixtape blew out Fat Joe's album.
In January 2010, Fat Joe announced that he was working on a new album, The Dark Side, Volume 1. MTV News reported that Fat Joe intended all the material to be much harsher than his previous album. The selection comes from The Alchemist, Cool and Dre, Street Runner, DJ Premier, Scoop DeVille, Just Blaze, Scram Jones, Raw Uncut, and DJ Infamous, with guest appearances by Busta Rhymes, Trey Songz, Lil Wayne, R. Kelly, Clips, Cameron, Rico Love, Too Short, T.A., and Young Jeezy. On August 6, 2010, Fat Joe was interviewed on MTV Rap Fix, live by Sway. Fat Joe announced in the interview that he planned to record 2 more volumes of The Dark Side and then retire.
On October 19th, 2011, Another Round, the first single off Joe's yet-to-be-named 11th studio album, was released on iTunes. The second single released from the album is Yellow Tape, which features Lil Wayne, ASAP Rocky, Ranch Montana. In September 2012, Joe featured Grammy Award winner Alejandro Sanz's new album La Música No Se Toca in the music named Down. Joe would then release another single, Ballin', on March 18, 2013. The song featured Wiz Khalifa and Tiana Taylor.
Fat Joe lived in Miami and is married with 3 children. He had been a resident of Tenafly, New Jersey before being sentenced on September 8, 1998. Fat Joe and Big Pun were arrested on assault charges for hitting a man with a baseball bat and stealing the man's gold chain on June 14th that year. Joe was arrested again on May 12, 2002 for allegedly fighting with another man at B.B. King's Blues Club in Times Square, but the charges were dropped on January 10, 2003. In December 2012, Fat Joe pleaded guilty to tax evasion and for not paying income tax on over $3 million from 2007 to 2010. It was reported he could face up to 2 years in prison and a fine of up to $200,000 plus penalties from the IRS. He was to be sentenced during April 2013. On June 24, 2013, he was sentenced to 4 months in prison for tax evasion. He began the sentence on August 26, 2013, and was released on November 28, 2013.
During an interview with Vlad TV, Joe stated that while he is not gay himself, he believes that gay people should not hide their sexuality and should stand by who they are. He mentioned that it's possible that he has done songs with gay rappers. There are likely several gay people besides rappers in the hip-hop industry who are in the closet, describing it as a gay mafia. Now we're going to sing
the Fat Joe song, One.
One. Perfect. One.
Yeah, sorry, I need it. Anytime you need me, tell me you're the most beautiful girl. Ease. Nothing feels better than that loving you so I can't make a better ticket, that's me and your size. She loves me even though I'm fat. You can't subtract, you can't just just see my crack. That's two me from the block. You only want a crack. You don't know what that's only one spot. If we compare to me, still on top. This is your part of the top. I'll get the count. Wait till we stand. Somebody to hold us down. Somebody to lie it down. We all need one. Somebody who's gonna keep it real with you. Put up with you and deal with you. We all need one. Thank you, Fat Joe, for the wonderful hip-hop memories, man. Woo. Thanks for watching
This episode of Adventurous Kids.